Hey everyone, Rich Rose here. Hey, today I want to talk about a subject that's been kind of bugging me lately. Most of you know that we've been promoting a new product that is a deep conditioning treatment put out by B3 Brazilian Bond Builder. One of the questions I get is, how much should I charge for this? And it really depends on your customer base and how comfortable you feel about your product. But one of the things that people need to realize is that in order for somebody to see value in something, you actually have to sell it as a valuable product. And it has to be a valuable product. So what I recommend is when you're going to upsell somebody or sell them a new service, make sure it is something that definitely performs. If it doesn't perform, no matter what price you put on it, they're not going to value it. On the other hand, if it's something that really performs well and does an amazing job, they're going to have no problem paying the price that you're asking for it, especially if it does what it's advertised, if it lives up to its expectations. Just make sure that when you're offering new services, just have confidence in what you're selling and make sure that you don't undervalue it. When you tell them a price, don't kind of say, well, it's $30 or it's $40. You want to make sure that you tell it in a way that it's only $40 and this is what it will do for you. That's what I recommend. Just have real confidence, know the product inside and out, or your service, whatever you're promoting. Make sure that you're sounding real confident about it. Just come off as like, no, the price is not that big a deal, and tell it in a way that if they don't get it, they will be missing out on something really big. For instance, this B3 Brazilian Bond Builder Demi permanent treatment, it is a groundbreaking technology. So up until now, nothing has lasted this long. It lasts 12 or more shampoos, and most other deep conditioning treatments last maybe 1 or 2 days at most. But this could essentially last them over a month if they're not washing their hair every day. But that's something of value, and when they see and feel the difference right away, that is going to tell them that, hey, this is worth buying. The next time you do their hair, they're not going to have any problem paying extra for something like that when it makes a big difference. That's just one of the things I want to talk about because it's come up a few times, especially when I'm promoting this new product. It came up a few weeks ago and when I was in Georgia, and they just feel like that they can't charge for what they're offering. And I just feel like, a lot of times you just, if you don't have confidence in your own product, then you're not going to be able to sell it. And to me, I'm not a natural born salesperson, and if you just believe in something enough, that will transfer over to your customer. So have confidence in what you're selling. Just have confidence. I guess that's the biggest thing I can say. Don't overthink it. Don't undervalue yourself or your services or your products. Just know that and feel like you sell really good products. You perform a great service, and that's another thing. A lot of hairdressers, I think they're afraid to charge for their services just for doing hair color or cutting or whatever they're doing. They're scared to go up on their prices when they need to. No, that's everybody except the person that does my wife's hair. Okay, that doesn't apply to you. Really, you should basically charge for what you value your services, and it has to be reasonable. It has to be within reason. But I know people in this town that probably do hair about as good as everybody else, or some of the better hairdressers, and they're probably getting more money because they bring in the clientele that will pay the money, and then they also have confidence in how they're selling their services, and that their customers know that they're going to feel good, they're going to look good, and they feel like they're getting the best possible treatment and service before they leave the salon. So they're going to pay for it, and then plus they're going to get a great tip on top of that. So that's all I had to say. Hope this helps people out there, and this is just a short little video to give you confidence in selling yourself or your services. Believe it or not, most people think they're not salespeople, but they really are. And you sell yourself every day on your services and just whatever you do in life. We all do it every day when we're interacting with people. So sell or or be sold. It's one of the two things are going to happen. You're either going to sell somebody or they're going to sell you. Try to be on the other end of it where you're selling them. And if not, you're going to be on the losing end. But it should be a win-win situation for both parties. And that is the best kind of sales process, is when each party wins. It's not about taking advantage of the other person. It's about giving them equal value for the money that they are handing over to you. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Do you want a bone?